Is this a problem for Hadi Choopan? Again, 2024 contest schedule released, plus plenty of Arnold Classic competitive physique updates. What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back with another bodybuilding news video. I'm going to kick this one off with the 2024 IFBB Pro contest schedule. There's 20 shows prior to the Mr. Olympia to qualify for the Mr. Olympia, so there should be plenty of Mr. Olympia competitors in 2024, and we've got a few shows after that as well. I'll quickly run through it for you guys so you can get an idea of when shows are. 2024 Arnold Classic is on the 29th to the 2nd of March, and that will kick off the 2024 contest season. And we've got the Arnold Classic UK, the Arnold Classic Brazil. They're a few weeks after each other. The Detroit Pro, which is for Abiad, Paul Lozon, and Ben Chow's contest. Then we've got a Masters show. We've got the New York Pro on the 18th of May. That will kick off a string of a few shows because we've got the Cali Pro the next weekend, and the next day you've got the Korea Pro. So if there's any pros out there wanting a show where you've probably got a decent chance of qualifying for the Olympia compared to some other shows, depending obviously on who competes, but I can't imagine there's many people that are going to do this show in comparison to the European shows, which are on a little later in the year. So it'd be guys traveling that are obviously Korean based or based maybe in Australia, but I think a lot of European pros are going to wait until those shows later in the year. So I think this show will be a great opportunity for someone to try to qualify, especially because it's one day after the Cali Pro, same weekend. So I don't think you're going to get any of the US guys over to Korea. So anyway, let's move on with the 9th of June, you've got the Toronto Pro. 16th of June, you've got the Spain Pro. 23rd of June, you've got the Italy Pro, so a string of shows there. Then on the 7th of July, you've got the Mr. Big Evolution in Portugal. Dubai Pro is on the 12th to 14th, which should have higher prize money. Then you've got the Chicago Pro the next weekend. You've got the Tampa Pro. You've got the Texas Pro. You've got, what next? That's another Masters one. You've got the Italy Pro on the 8th of September. You've got the next weekend, the UK Pro, which is, I don't know if they called it the UK Pro last time. I like to call it the British Grand Prix, but whatever. Then you've got the Legion Pro and then the France Pro on the same day as well. And I believe those will be the last qualifiers for the 2024 Mr. Olympia, as they were last year as well. Then you got the Olympia on the 11th to the 12th of October 2024, so that's rolling around pretty quick as we're almost at the start of 2024. And then you've got the Romania Muscle Fest, you've got the EVLS Prague Pro, you've got the Spain Pro, and then that wraps up the 2024 contest season. It's going to be an exciting one. And there's so many shows before the Olympia. If you want less guys qualified and to make guys do more shows, put these contests into groups of 5 and then say the top 3 from each group of 5 qualifies for the 2024 Mr. Olympia. You get more guys doing more shows. There's a group of 5, 4 shows, and you're going to have these guys doing multiple because they'll want to qualify. They'll want to be in that top 3 group after those 5 shows in terms of points or something. Anyway, just an idea, but let's move on. So we've got some physique updates from some guys that are probably doing the 2024 season, and well, some of them definitely are. And the first one is Stuart Sutherland. And I wish this guy was on the Arnold Classic stage, to be honest, because he looks fantastic and I cannot wait to see what he does in 2024. He is lined up to compete in the 2024 New York Pro, which is going to be crazy, crazy stacked. And I love to see that show, you know, now offering more prize money. Shout out to New York Pro, Steve Weinberger, Bev Francis, and everyone that is involved with that contest. And then we've got one here from Sasan Herati, who's making his comeback to the bodybuilding stage. Sasan has an insane physique. He's done the New York Pro before. Is he coming back to make his comeback at the New York Pro? I would love to see his name added to the list as well, to that already very, very stacked looking lineup. And now we get into some Arnold Classic Physique updates, and I'm going to feature one in here which isn't an Arnold Classic competitor, but I'll get to that in just a moment. We've got HorseMD posting up this one a few days back, looking pretty damn impressive about 11 weeks out of the Arnold Classic where he's invited. And then this side chest, I believe this is flat in the morning, and pretty impressive for a flat in the morning pick, and I'm very intrigued to see what he looks like against all these big dogs in that Arnold Classic lineup. And then we have the shed, James Hollingshead, who also is competing there, who's looking thick as a brick, and I'm loving that outer quad as well. The top of the outer quad seems to have like a mind of its own, and that's obviously from all James Hollingshead's hard work in the gym, because you can see him on his Instagram page like doing insane amounts of weight with the squats, getting crazy depth, and I'm going to imagine he credits a lot of that to that crazy side leg. And then we've got an update here from Martin Fitzwater, who unfortunately wasn't invited to the 2024 Arnold Classic, which really shocked me because Martin beat Steve Kuklo. I believe it was the year after he placed third at the Arnold Classic and was almost second. So the fact that Martin was able to do that, it seems like he made some really great improvements. He was targeting this Arnold Classic, and then he doesn't get the invite. I thought he definitely deserved it, and I think we're going to be talking about Martin Fitzwater in 2024. An improved physique, he just pulled a very tough lineup against a very good Andrew Jacked. On to a man who's probably the favourite for that 2024 Arnold Classic in Hadi Choopan. Posted up this physique update, and I've got to tell you guys, something that sort of poked out at me was that shoulder, his left shoulder, the right on your screen. To me, it looks especially pointy. And I hate to sort of point this stuff out, but there has been Mr. Olympia judges that have said, you know, Hardy's shoulders were an issue. They're Mr. Olympia judges. If I literally ignore this and it looks worse than previous, it's like, oh, let's just ignore it. And then when he shows up on stage, we'll talk about it. Let's be real, it's a physique contest, and that is something that I noticed in this video, although the rest of his physique looks absolutely phenomenal. I think he's in great shape this far out, and I think he's going to probably go into that Arnold Classic as a favourite, and I'll probably predict him to win, even though there's some other great guys that can win it, like Samson Dauda, Andrew Jacked, Rubio Mosquera. But yeah, I probably will pick these other guys to win, and this was another physique update he posted up, also looking hugely thick and insane in that physique update. But I did want to compare that side delt to the Mr. Olympia, and you can see it didn't look to me as bad in photos, at least, at the 2023 Mr. Olympia. I thought it was, you know, you can still see it there, but it seems to have improved compared to years past. And you haven't seen many videos where his shoulder is just poking up like absolute crazy, but maybe he's been somewhat aware of that. But to me, in that latest physique update, that shoulder looks awful pointy. And I hope he's not hitting that spot as a regular shot spot for him, because obviously we know these guys all use something. It'd be silly for him to inject that spot, in my opinion. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm very intrigued to know what you think on this matter. And is Hadi hitting his delts again? And will we see a more noticeable difference on stage? Or is he doing it now because he's still got plenty of time to the 2024 Arnold Classic? Anyway, we have a physique update here, 10.5 weeks out from Samson Dauda, one of the favorites going into that Arnold Classic. And now I see this physique update, I'm like, wow, we're going to have a real battle on our hands. Second and third at the Mr. Olympia. So whoever wins this Arnold Classic is probably going to go into the Mr. Olympia as the #1 contender for that title. Although Samson is making some huge leaps and strides in the bodybuilding world. So if he is close to Hadi, people could still pick him over Hadi for Mr. Olympia as well. But I think if Samson beats Hadi at Arnold Classic, I think that clearly puts Samson ahead of Hadi, because he's the one making, I suppose, more progress at the moment, show to show. So let me know what you think in the comments below about this recent physique update from Samson Dauda. I do want to say one thing that sort of impressed me in this video is Samson's keeping his waist super, super tight as well, compared to some previous updates where he's been a bit more closer to his off season, I guess. But I'm assuming he's pulling back food a little bit and whatnot at the moment, after probably enjoying a little bit more food after Mr. Olympia. But he seemed to stay pretty locked in, which credit to Samson, because he's competed a lot over the last couple of years. But let me know what you think about that physique update. Let me know what you think about Hadi Choopan's delts and all the news discussed in this video. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. If you did enjoy this video, give the video a thumbs up, smash that like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up from myself, Xavier Wills at Desktop Bodybuilding. So for myself, Xavier Wills, this is Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are